What's up, devils? J-Dawg's back, and I got a ton of devils knocking, so I need to be an answering. Pulled up on my phone, didn't pre-read it all, but I think we got a new fucking records, fucking ladies and gents, on the Corn and Homeboy Slipknot video. It's got 827 views and comments 46. I think that's a fucking record. Again, no, pathetic as fuck, but hey, it's what we fucking got, right? Nobody cares about fucking J-Dawg, so 827 is considered a lot for that guy. So what I did is I just saw the comments because other video I did, what was the record comments? I think it was on the Poser video, and I think this is responding to the Poser video if I remember correctly. So it's funny, you guys love to talk about the posers. So if you want to talk about the posers, talk about the fucking posers. So I purposely didn't even skim the comments. I don't know if there's any questions in here. I'm just going to go down them. Anything that's fucking worth reading that I could say something about, or just even maybe just read some because there's nothing to say about it. I don't know. Purposely didn't read them, so you get off the cuff shit. Because this was posted yesterday. Now, this video will probably come up, I don't know, another 5 days or so, whatever, guys. I have to have a bunch fucking the oven because I don't got time to record videos all day, goddammit. I just do these for fun. As you can see, J-Dawg's piddly-ass fucking views is not something I do to make a living or anything. Just do it for fucking fun, so as I can, so just get up when it gets up. But this is right after. Hell, after, by the time this, go and check this video, guys, and maybe leave a comment on this video. Check the, so it's the Corn and Homeboy Slipknot video. It's, like I said, this is the next day, and it's at exactly 827 views. By the time you guys see this video, it should be at 1,000. Be my first video to fucking 1,000. Fuck yeah. Fuck them homeboys, right? All right, here the fuck we go. 46 comments. First goddamn fucking comments. Here we go. Jack of Diamonds. Imagine being in your 30s wondering about if someone is a poser or not. That's some late 90s, early 2000s high school bullshit. I'm 38 years old. Listen to everything from Vital Remains to Rush, Cannibal Corpse, to Creedence, Clearwater Revival. Nobody gives a shit as you get older. So I don't know. I think that might be a kind of a J-Dawg's. I don't know if is that a hate message, like a shot at the dog. I don't fucking know. But yeah, let's clarify something too, dude. I don't give a fuck personally. Yes, but you know, it's a metal channel. We got to talk about metal topics. But yeah, I'm not like angry about it like high school or something like that. I did get really annoyed in my high school days, because actually you said you were 38 years old. You're at your mind. I'm 37. So there we go. Yeah, I don't go around caring at all. Actually, very few people come up to me now. I definitely cared in high school, but because all the Slipknot, the Korn guys, or whatever would associate, again, Marilyn Manson with fucking Deicide, and it made no goddamn sense. But yeah, I mean, I gotta kind of make this a little fucking entertaining and talk about it. You know what I mean? And have a little bit of fucking oomph to the videos. I mean, I'm not going to be on here and be like, hey guys, just to let you know, I don't like Slipknot, and I really like Mortician, and I'm thinking about checking out the new Deicide. So yeah, just if you can go on over to Hell's Headbangers. No, what the fuck? No one's gonna watch that shit. So we gotta fucking talk a little trash, talk about funny stories, be a little loud, and throw a few fuck bombs in there, right? Otherwise, who the hell's gonna watch this boring ass shit, right? So yeah, at the end of the day, don't mind losing sleep over fucking what people listen to. Fuck no, I'm not. I'd have to give rat's ass less. Anyways, next goddamn fucking comment. Morgoth 192. I grew up with bands like Slipknot, System of a Down, and Slayer. Seems like I'm getting a lot of fucking the outside underground guys in this one. Second comment, but hey, fuck them. Bring them in here, view them. Maybe they'll learn some fucking real shit, right? Right, devils? Turn them on to real shit. My exposure to death metal was heinous killings. Oh, he's cleaning up a little bit here. And devourment from a cousin when I was 13. I still like both styles to this day. At the age of 29, brah, the comments you make on the new metal bands fucking kills me every time. Yeah, so it sounds like, and that's actually, I will give him credit, and I actually said this back in the day too, like I give Marilyn Manson some credit, is the thing I do, I want to say like about him, but I'll give him is, it can be a gateway to get people into real metal, and maybe they just still like it because that was the first thing they heard. But then they get into heavier shit, like they finally do hear Exhumed, they do hear fucking, Mortician, Cannibal Corpse, fucking Roxavor, and just really underground shit, right? Go and see Nunslaughter, things like that. So it's a gateway. And also, too, what I liked about Marilyn Manson is, even though it looks like he's in a dress and shit, I don't know how that's fucking evil whatsoever, but people associate him with being, down with the fucking devil. And it's kind of I always kind of saw it as a good way to get fucking youth and shit out of Christianity. You know what I mean? At least they're fucking getting away from JCs, which I like to fucking see. So I'll give them that. But just the music, just blurring the lines of fucking, Marilyn Manson equals, Cannibal Corpse and Deicide just was always fucking annoying. But yeah, but like this guy, what's his name? Morgoth192. It sounds like, yeah, Slipknot and System of a Down were a gateway into brutal shit, which, is cool. I mean, I didn't come out of the womb either less than a fucking cannibal on day one. Just luckily, I was exposed to kind of good shit out the gate. But like, yeah, the first stuff I heard when really young was my dad listening, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Ozzy Osbourne, Judas Priest. I always thought that was kind of cool, so enjoyed that stuff. And then when I was 10, I heard Sacred Reich. And I love Sacred Reich to this day. Obviously, that's a true metal band, but that was a gateway to heavier and heavier shit, death metal. You know what I mean? Like first, that, whoa, what's heavier than this? And then you heard Cannibal and shit like that. So I get it, but I mean, again, we're talking about the annoying teenage douches where they don't know, and then they think they're listening to the heaviest shit on earth, and they equate it to we are. So from RJCJ Rock, I think Deicide or Morbid Angel has more in common with Iron Maiden than Slipknot, for fuck's sakes. I agree, 100%. I got into metal through Sabbath, Maiden, Saxon, and Priest. Probably an older fella, because that makes sense. From Layla Lover, comments on every goddamn video, basically. These poser interaction stories are great. See first commenter? He's like poser stories, So yeah, you get the stick out your ass. I'm just trying to fucking tell some stories here. Also, I think long videos are fine with me. You have a passionate following, including myself. Thanks, Barbara. So we'll see how long this one goes. There's a fuckload of comments. Don't know if I'm going to get to them all, though. Andrew Mitchell. Finally, someone said it. What we've all been thinking about Pantera. That's what I've always been thinking, dude. That band annoys the fucking shit out of me. Again, give credit where credit's due. They did annoy me less than like Slipknot and stuff like that, because at least albums like Cowboys from Hell, what is there, like Great Southern Trendkill and stuff, at least it is kind of, it's like metal still. It's not like, there's not like rap and lingo and stuff. The main thing I didn't like about that band is I just thought their fan base was annoying. The fucking tough guy shit, arm behind the back with the fucking, homeboy fucking, boxer briefs hanging out. Was it Phil? It was mostly their image, and just the fan base was extremely annoying. And again, like at least it was actual like legitimate, like I guess commercial metal music. But what was annoying about the fan base too, they legitimately think, and I've heard it several times, like they legitimately think that's like the heaviest band on earth and completely oblivious. And it's just like, what? So that's just where they're annoying. But if I had to choose, yes, I would take fucking Pantera way over Slipknot, Korn, Limp Bizkit, Marilyn Manson, and Tool, and all other fucking bullshit I can't stand. JJ Ray. I'm currently in my death metal phase, and I found death metal through this band called Barn. And Jesus, they're nuts. And yes, I'm in my teens. I never heard of Barn. You know nothing about them. Barn, like a barn door. It says Barn. You guys know that? I've never heard of them. From Shanks. Hey, J-Dog, love the video. Thanksless were our encyclopedia bands in 1990. Yeah, pretty much. Used to write down all the bands to the thankless and get down to hunting them down to get tapes. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, because that was before. I mean, when I got into metal, the internet existed, but it was dial up, and I'm trying to think. I don't even know if when I first got into metal, we might not even had a computer at my house yet. It was still the 90s. Probably got it soon after, but I was kind of, especially at that time, definitely computer illiterate, and it was the dial-up shit. I mean, all the teens want to stop watching. They don't even know what the fuck that is, but nonetheless, it took you 10 minutes just to get on the fucking internet. And if somebody was on the phone, then you're fucked. You could have just used the same connection. So definitely wasn't finding shit on the internet. It was through, looking at other bands and stuff and asking around. Where we go from Henry K. Comments again every fucking video. Holy smokes! Do you see the future of metal being new bands making some kind of new genre? Hope not. Or new bands making the same old style of music? Probably that, but I mean that could get old too. Because it's the same old. But again, as long as it's jamming songs, and I'm for it. I hope for the second option myself. Me too. Going from heavy metal to black and death is enough. Forcing innovation at this point just makes fucking circus music. I agree. And the innovation, it's probably, and that could just be like an older thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I remember, Henry, you're either older than me or about my age. It's probably just because, older guys, and we like what we like, what you're used to, so youth might understand it more. But at this point, yeah, it just sounds ridiculous to start inventing stuff. Like, that's basically what happened to my understanding, and I could be wrong, with this whole new metal thing. It kind of was like, or the deathcore maybe. Because at my gym, every now and then, that shit's played in the background, and literally, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, I prefer Marilyn Manson, Pantera shit, because at least the death shit is annoying because they're like yelling and stuff, but then there's those really girly fucking like girly fucking clean vocals, and then they go to the riffs are just chugga, but not even heavy, and there's not. It's just fucking garbage, and it's just their spin-off of basically death metal mixed with, I don't know, would it be Slipknot then? I don't even fucking know, but a mix of stuff, and that's a new innovation, right? Times, and I'm like, this is just fucking crap. Um, but on the flip side, if bands just doing the same old, I can see somebody getting, oh, but what the hell? Just listen to the same old shit. My motto at this point is because it's kind of like, yeah, I don't get excited over new bands pretty much anymore because it's kind of like, not to sound like that fucking elitist or anything, but I kind of heard it all, know it all, basically in a sense. You know what I mean? But what I do like for new bands is I don't care if it sounds just like Cannibal Corpse. I don't give a shit if it just sounds like Suffocation again or another Dismember. But the only way I'm going to get into it now for this new band is you got to have really, really good jamming songs. Like hit you on the first listen. You can basically sing along, tap your foot, like holy shit, the riffs stand out. That's very rare and few and far between. Like, for example, I keep using examples all the time. Just use them as an example, not throwing them on the bus, not trashing them, not saying the shit sucks, not saying I don't like anything about them, just calm the fuck down in case anybody bitches. Label Maggot Stomp. He's got tons of like solid death metal stuff on there, and it is like 90s style death metal, which I love all that shit, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's just kind of like, oh, this again, like nobody has standout songs. I don't like they might have a good song here and there that stands up, but most people kind of like, it's cool. I like this sound of music and this style of music, but it's like, no new great fucking songs that are standing out. So it's just kind of like, I'll put it on the background of the shop, when like packing records, but I'm not going to buy it because I'd rather just put on the fucking Gorephobia Morbidius Pathology demo, that style, because I think those songs are way, way better. But if a band of that caliber comes out and their songs are just so catchy, so memorable, sing along, the solos are like, holy fuck, they're just so good, then I would pick that album up. And the best example, I keep using them as an example in later times, that's what I thought was especially the first 4 records. The last 2 I like, but not as good. The first 4 records by the band Entrails. I remember when I first heard them, it was Tales from the Morgue. That was before they were on Metal Blade or any of this shit. I heard it. I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm like, it literally sounds like Grave and Dismember. Nothing original whatsoever, but I just love the songs. Like Euthanasia really stand out. Blood Red really stood out. And it's like, I love the solos. I love the melodies. I love I can understand a lot what he was saying, even though the vocals were still really brutal. And then when I follow the lyrics, just really, really memorable and just super fucking catchy. And it was kind of like, you almost wanted to listen to it again the next day. You're like, fuck, I really like you because the song stuck in your head. I mean, how many bands you could hear now, like a new death metal band, you listen to one time, you got a song stuck in your head. Very, very fucking rare, The last Entrails, there was a couple songs on there. I can't think of the names, but yeah, the songs would like get stuck in my head and I did go play it the next day. But like for example, like on the 4th record, Obliteration by Entrails, like the song Epitome of Death. I mean, it's just, is it original or anything? No, it sounds like Swedish death metal, but it's just such a fucking great fucking song. You know what I mean? Super memorable, super just, it's almost like anybody that's not into metal whatsoever, if you played it for them, they'd be like, oh, this is kind of like almost get into it because it's like, it's an actual song, like a memorable, good song. And I just think that's what lacks from bands nowadays. I think they have something that's come in the last few years is they're kind of getting like the more death metal spirit and the black metal spirit, like kind of recapture the 90s and shit, which I think is cool. I just think the songs are lacking. That's all. So same old if I had to choose, but you just got to have the songs to back it up, man. Make sure and I don't know how to do that. I'm not a musician, so I don't know. I just go out my ears here. I'm like, this fucking just can't get it out of my head. Then you won me over. But that's very, 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 very fucking rare to happen now. So it's usually I put on like, it's cool when it's a new band. Oh, fuck, we got kind of a long one, but it's from Life Eternal, so it's not too long, but he comments on everything, so gets primo fucking treatment. You comment on everything, goddammit, you get primo treatment over here. That's how the fuck it works. New rule. Hey, good to see a full metal ginger in the comments. Full metal ginger. I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyways, Sacred Reich is a cool way to get into metal, man. A lot more obscure than at my beginnings. I remember you guys discussing Moloch. I bought that CD before that came out, and I dug it. So there you go, guys. Like, I don't like this depressive black metal stuff, but people do. Bro, I had a dude at work today who brought up Nickelback. Oh my god, that's another band. Like that stuff. Like I think I've heard. I don't know how anyone likes that. That's like the boringest fucking like modern cock rock I've ever fucking heard. At least from what I remember. This is just bad. It's literally giving me a fucking headache. I feel like I'm like, You know, when you're like, if you're on a long car ride, you know, when you're a kid and shit, and like, but you're not the one driving, your dad's driving, shit, like the big roller coaster rides, you're in the back seat and your kid, and you just ate some Doritos, and now you're getting car sick. You're like, oh fuck, I get that Dorito smell, and I fucking got the headache. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That's what I feel like fucking listening to goddamn Nickelback, just fucking Dorito car sick. Anyways, where the fuck did I leave off? God damn it. Nickelback when I said I was in a death metal band. Yeah, why the fuck? Why would you say I'm in a death metal band? The canoe says, "Do you like Nickelback?" Like what? What? I can see them doing that though. I dig the long videos, man. Keep them up coming. Pantera tour with Slayer and Static X. Oh my god, I remember that band. Woo wee! Static X. That was an annoying one too. Could you even imagine the people there? I could imagine, and I knew I wouldn't like them. Gorehound. Who? Fuck, another book. Holy shit. He says, skip to the bottom for a question. Gonna have to, man. Where's the question? Loving the videos. Keep it the work. Just one question. What's your opinion on Sonic Torment by Carcass? That's the demo. As you're a massive fan of Reek Putrefaction, it'd be cool to hear your take. I've always preferred Sonic to Reek as it seems to be what the band intended Reek to sound like, and in my opinion, is their best sound a lot more tight and audible, but still as brutal and disgusting. Oh, I love it. That's the only one with what the fourth member is. It what Sanchez is his name? I think that's what I call him. It sounds weird. Sanchez, who does vocals. So it's not just Bill and Jeff. I think it's great. And it's got a couple. What is it? Die in Pain on there. Really really short, but that's not on the album. The best version I have of that is I'll show you. Remember I showed you guys on a previous video the death demos that I have, the death demos disc I have, and the sacrifice demos disc I have. They also did a Terrorizer rehearsal demo disc and a bunch of others, and Carcass is one, and it's called Flesh Ripping Sonic Torment. I'm in my office at work, so I don't have to show you. It's at home. That's my favorite version of the Carcass demo. It's got the Flesh Ripping the Sonic Torment demo, and then it's got an 88 demo on there. I can't remember if there's live shit on there, but it's a great. If you can get that disc, again, this came out like 20 years ago. Again, same person, no names mentioned. Get that. That was fucking great for the cost. I know one of the Reek Putrefaction discs. I think it might be the one in the where it's got like that body bag, not the body bag, but it's got the plastic slipcase over it, over the digipack, which I have that version as well. I think the flesh ripping demos on there's a bonus as well. But what I listened to for years, and main way I've always listened to the flesh ripping demo was the CD I was telling you about. So yeah, I love that demo. Here we go. Andrew Mitchell definitely would be down for long videos, brava. Got into metal because I was snooping around my brother's car and found Immolation Here and After and Cradle of Filth, Dusk in Her Embrace. Well, those are two fucking really good fucking first time hearers. I'm a big fan of both those albums. Any chance you guys will get Void Meditation called LPs and hoodies back in? There is a chance. I actually recently talked to him about it, and I would say so. It's just a little hard to work with. Not hard to work with. It's just he's very particular on what he wants, and it's like the fucking moon's got to be aligned with the stars properly, literally with him. So I think it brought up very recently. So I think there's a chance. We've been saying it for years though. So then wanting to bring, especially the main thing about trying to talk to him with it is the Sperm of Antichrist and the Void Meditation split LP, which is the demo of each. You know, the LP we did, we've never done it on CD, but at Hell's Head Bash, I'm not even exaggerating, probably 10 people come up to me and ask me, hey, you guys ever going to do that on CD? I'm like, I wanted to since day one, but band member didn't want it because it's a one-man band. Well, it's his band, but yeah, I think he gets guest sessions and shit like that. But, so yeah, wanted to then. So, but it sounded like things might loosening up on it. So hopefully so. From Mizothea666, also comments like a motherfucker in videos. That poser video definitely hit a nerve. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure this video I'm commenting now. I'm pretty sure this was answering the comments on the poser video because I got a shitload of views too. But it seems like this one outdid it. Okay, go back and look and see if it got 1,000 by the time you guys see this video, guys. True that. Are there any bands apart from Morbid Angel and Metallica? I'm assuming you're talking about Metallica. Then, in your opinion, went from brilliance. Well, yeah, he's got to be talking about them, or at least a degree of respectability to complete and utter facial matter. Oh, fuck yeah, do tons. Question inspired by the whole poser discussion. Tribulation and Ketzer spring to my mind. Oh, yeah, both those bands for sure. Tiamat. Hoo-wee. Beharets. Carcass, by most people's definition, even though I do like Swansong and stuff, but by the same terms, they did go to complete fucking what the hell you doing? Because see, I like Heartwork and Swansong, but they're not Carcass albums. They should have literally, even the Chronicism was pushing it, not because it's more of a death metal album and not like the gore grind stuff. But it's kind of like, okay, there's at least the reminiscence, and they're still singing about gore. That was as far as they should have pushed it, was Necrosis. After that, I had no problem with them doing Heartwork and a Swansong. Like I said, I actually like those albums quite a bit. They should just broken up and done a new band, like maybe called the band Heartwork. You know what I mean? Heartwork self-titled album, right? There you go, bang. Second album, Swansong, and we're calling it a fucking day, guys, because it's a different band. As far as other bands going from a complete shit, Entombed. I mean, anything after Clandestine is fucking. Other than the song "Truth Beyond" the Wolverine Blues, I think that's a great song. The Truth Beyond. No, is it not? Truth Beyond's on the first album. Out of Hand. There's a 12-inch maxi for it too, which I own. The song "Out of Hand" on Wolverine Blues. It's the last track. It's the only song on the album I like. Love that song. Everything after that, I think is complete utter fucking dog shit. Grave was getting pretty bad there too, man. I can't say I heard the last couple Graves or whatever, but I remember not liking Soulless at all. That Hating Life album, I remember being really fucking bad. They came back and they did that Back from the Grave album. I remember not really liking it, but it's at least kind of was going back to their roots. I just remember it sounded kind of like too radio friendly almost, and kind of like just it was acceptable, but it was kind of lame. And honestly, I don't know if I'd listen to anything after, especially when I saw one album has an Alice in Chains cover. That was kind of like the cutoff where I'm like, I'm not even listening to this. Oh man, a lot of bands that went from brilliant to fucking complete fucking dog shit. I know me just sitting here, you guys. I mean, Mayhem, that's one. I don't know if I'd say Emperor went to complete dog shit, but I don't like those later ones at all. But I can at least, I think it's still respectable at least. Who else? Who am I forgetting, guys? You could argue Bathory. I only like Blood, Fire, Death, Down. That might offend the fuck out of people because I know there's guys that like every single Bathory. But again, if you like them, you can at least maybe admit, like kind of like how I admit Carcass. Yeah, I like them, but like, hey, they probably should have started a different band. Who else? Fucking from brilliance to complete dog shit. Those ones come to mind. I know you guys are fucking shouting them off left and right while watching this. We know there's tons more, but yeah, way more than just more Angel and fucking Metallica. Way more. Slayer. I mean, in my opinion, Diabolos and Musica. Was that a bad one? So yeah, quite a few bands. Quite a few. From Thrash Metal Ambassador. Oh, looks like another hit and dig at J-Dawg. And this, my dear people, is the clear example of someone who didn't grow up. Why didn't I grow up? Because I'm doing a video on a metal topic and discussing a topic of metal that was technically asked. I mean, I don't know, man. You're the one watching it, so maybe you didn't grow up. I mean, why you technically being into metal music, it is kind of like the best music came out by fucking kids, technically. Think about it. Possessed Seven Churches, they're just kids. All the best albums and demos, they're very, very young, so maybe it is for kids, and maybe I don't want to grow up. I mean, maybe I don't want the mundane lifestyle of a 9-to-5 job and the, get married, have kids, white picket fence. All you worry about is just when's my vacation fucking this summer to go to Disney World with the family and just, concentrate on my retirement. And I die at 85 and that's it. That's what the average person thinks about, right? Maybe I care about kid shit that's like demos and death metal and, sorry. But, yeah, I don't know if that makes me didn't mean growing up, but if that, then fuck it. I guess I didn't grow up. By the way, keep the hit and digs coming, guys. I'm loving those fucking things. I was actually hoping to get the more hits and digs of J-Dawg, the better, because if nothing else, I could just kind of like comment back. Who knows? Can make time for fun times. And by the way, dude, I don't take anything personal too, so you can say whatever you want about me. It doesn't bother me the least, but I can give a shit less. So keep them coming. That way, you can maybe make some more comments. Lori and the Epic one. Holy fuck, he's got a essay here, but kind of need to read it off because he comments on everything. So read it fast, goddammit. The reason these people equate these bands is because Google kind of does as well. Doesn't shock me though. Goddamn, fuck Google though. If a new person who hears about death metal gets curious about it, what it is, goes to Google and searches death metal. Yeah, true, I can see that. Google brings up Cannibal and all that, but it will also recommend all the Homeboy stuff. I can also see that. And someone who isn't in the know will just think that they are the same thing. Can also see that. They have no idea about underground labels and bands, and they get stuck in a loop of Google recommending deathcore new metal and then thinking it's all the same as death metal. Death metal has kind of become a generic term nowadays. Agree, and that's very fucking annoying for people not in the scene for all extreme metal. Hope this rant kind of makes sense. It makes total fucking sense. And quite frankly, yeah, we should go back to the good old days. Another guy leaving a long, lengthy comment. I might have to look over this one because goddamn, I don't think I'm halfway through these goddamn things. Scott Tannick one's Metal Dungeon. I think I answered this. Maybe the video just isn't up yet, Barbara, or you didn't see it. When is Asterwitch going to release a new album? No idea. Asked them. Yeah, I don't know. I know they don't have anything recorded or anything like that, so not sure. When is Kirsten Mook going to release a new album? Also, no idea. I mean, nothing's been said. So, because you got to remember, we deal with so many bands. Like the biggest thing is mostly Chase that communicates with the bands, and he said to me once because that was a few of the reasons I set up. He's kind of like because I think it was a Denial of God or whatever when I was setting it up before the Death and Beyond album came out. I was the one that kind of set that up. And I was like, hey, yeah, Astor says he's getting us this audio, whatever. He's like, dude, I don't even fucking ask questions or nothing until I have a disc in my hand. He's like, because I hear this all the time. Bands are like, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. He's like, it takes 5 years. He's like, just when it's done, send it to us. And I kind of agree. So it's kind of like, we have so many bands. We don't go around asking, hey, bro, what's the update? Like, how's recording going? Like, it's just, when it's done, send us the disc and we'll talk about layouts and deals and all that. That's kind of how it goes because you can't follow up on every band. And it's don't have time, because there's always some shit going on. And then now, Anthony Neal. Hi, J-Dog. I asked a question before, not sure if you saw it or not. No big deal. I'll try asking again. What was the worst or most annoying experience? Was a time where someone gave you shit for the type of music you listen to? Thanks. I don't know if I answered that or not, man. Maybe it was just another video. I don't recall seeing that question. Maybe I did. Maybe I overlooked it. Shit that someone's... I don't think anyone's ever given me shit. Other than just people commenting on shirts and stuff like that, like just out of the loop people. I don't mind someone commenting, like say if they're appalled or whatever, and they say, "What the fuck? Oh my god, that says that," or "Oh, that's such gross stuff on your shirt." I haven't gotten that in a long time, but even when I did, that didn't bother me. I just kind of whatever, just chuckle or whatever. Oh, thanks or whatever. The more annoying shit was, when you're out and about and you kind of just want to mind your own business, and the Pantera guys coming up to you and try to like relate. Those would be the annoying ones because they're trying to shoot the shit with you. It's like, oh god, dude, and then you got to explain them. It's not the same thing, and just like, no, dude, I don't like any of those bands. He's gonna name off 30 bands you never even heard of. Then he's looking at you like, what the fuck? I thought this guy's into metal. It's the other way around. Those are the annoying ones. But if someone's like hassling me, like, hey, you shouldn't like that devil stuff and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think I've ever had that. Yeah, that I can think of. I don't think everyone's an asshole. I'm telling them to go fuck themselves. So yeah. From Thesis Thomas. Hey bud, just had a question. Was wondering if you dig bands like Cat from Poland and bands like I can never say this fucking band. We'll get the LPs out too. Polkolgep from Hungary. No, I'm not sure if I can never pronounce that band, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I know you are really into death metal, but do you like those bands too? I think those two particular bands you're mentioning are okay, but I do like heavy metal and stuff that's similar to that stuff. Those two bands, particular, I can't say I heard everything I am. I remember Nuclear War Now, I believe it was, did a Cat 10-inch. I remember listening to that. Maybe they did 12-inch as well. I remember not liking it so much. And the Pago Lego Gep or whatever, I thought it was okay. To me, it's just kind of like, I'll listen to the shop, when packing records, doing whatever needs to be done in the background. But I wouldn't buy it. But I didn't think it sucked or anything. Sure as hell fucking blows away Marilyn Manson, Korn, and fucking Limp Bizkit. That's for goddamn sure. Here we go. Nothing really worth mentioning there. From Roro, tell me, what's the band you hate the most? Honestly, it might be fucking Slipknot. And not because that's the music that would annoy me the most. Like, a real car sick one for me, for sure, like musically, is Tool. That, like, just literally, I almost want to fucking get my barf bag out. It just gives me a fucking headache. But as far as band, I know probably, again, I don't, Mr. 38-year-old at the top, who I don't want his fucking panties to get a bunch. I don't hate them for the music that they're doing or people like them. I just, over my lifespan, that was the band that probably annoyed me the most because all those kids would come up to me as a teenager and be like, hey, bro, something with the brother, you mean, fuck yeah, you're like, not. It's like, no. So it's like, I got it left and right. So it was just dealing with the annoying fucking people. But the band themselves, Yeah, I mean, I would just think, oh, this sucks, but I'm sure there's something I would hate even more. But that's the first band that comes to mind because people associate with death metal. I just think they find that very fucking annoying, or at least I definitely did in my teenage years. Kevin Mitchell, am I a poser because I like 6 Feet Under, or just like bad bands? I like the first three 6 Feet Unders, Barbara. I mean, the album Haunted, that fucking album's great. Warpath, I like it. It's weak as piss, but I do like it. And Maximum Violence, that's the tour I saw him on. Met Chris Barnes. I was 14 years old. It was on Halloween Day of 1999. I like that album too. Everything else after that I thought was dog shit. And no, I don't think that makes you a poser. I just think they have bad albums. That's all. But first three I like, especially Haunted. I love fucking Haunted. Huge fan of Haunted. Great fucking record. I almost think, I'm not going to go as far as say you're a poser if you don't like it, but I'm kind of like give you the weird out. How the fuck do you like Death Metal, don't like 6 Feet Under Haunted? If you like none of the others, fine, but the Haunted, you don't like that album, like that's fucking great. Uh, Asino Azteca, do you consider someone a poser who used to listen to Korn and Slipknot as kind of a gateway into real death / black metal stuff? No, I do not. Again, if that's what got you into it and you realize you saw good shit, and again, like, even if you still like them, doesn't make you a poser. It's just, again, it's just a term that's thrown around loosely. I don't think that makes you like it just makes you anything. It's just, instead of using the word poser, it makes you fucking clueless if you listen to those bands and you're fucking, elbowing the guy next to you wearing an Incantation shirt or a Destroyer 666 shirt or a Marduk shirt or Enthroned or whatever, black death metal stuff, Sodom, Creator, Destruction, any of that stuff, just real metal. You're elbowing that guy because you got the fucking, what bands did you mention? What shitty bands? Fuck that, leave off, God damn it. Yeah, Korn and Slipknot. You're listening to Korn and Slipknot, and you're nudging that guy when you never even heard of these bands, never heard of them, never mind fucking like them, just don't know them, and you're kind of like you think you're on the same level. Again, I guess let's forget the word poser because technically it's probably not the technically the right term. Posing is you're pretending to like Incantation, you're pretending to like Creator. Usually these guys that do the nudging, they're like, oh yeah, I haven't heard that one or whatever. They're just, so let's not use the word poser. If you listen to those bands and again you're trying to fit in with the guy wearing the Destroyer 666 or Sadistic Intent shirt or whatever, you're just clueless is what it is. You're out of the fucking loop. So let's just say that. You're out of the loop and you're annoying in the sense because it's like what myself and a lot of people in the previous comments that I read off, the reason it's annoying because it's kind of like, it's just kind of mind-boggling. Like say, use Destroyer 66, just the name alone, compared to Korn. And if like, for example, one of my favorite 7-inch covers of all time is the Wolves Women of War, which I have a shirt of that, that wolf fucking chick in the ass. How do you see that and be like, yeah, this is like Korn? Like, it's just mind-boggling. Again, I've used the analogy. It's kind of like seeing a guy wearing a fucking Tupac shirt or a Snoop Dogg shirt. Hey, dude, yeah, I like the same shit. Garth Brooks, right? It's like, what? It's like, it's just annoying because it's just this fucking stupidity. It's almost, yeah, it's annoying because you're just dealing with a dumb person. Like, how are you equating the two? It doesn't even make sense. If you like what you like, that's fine. And I like what I like, fine. No one's better or worse than others. It's just, I don't understand how you can be that fucking stupid to fucking combine them together. I guess that's the breakdown of why it's annoying. So for the first guy and shit who's shitting on old J-Dog because he says he cares what people think and if they're sturdy. He doesn't. It's just, he's just pointing out just, stupidity. Last fucking comment, it looks like. Good, because we're fucking 33 minutes in. Paul Hetrick, listening to all those Wigger and New Rock bands doesn't make someone a poser. Just like I said above, goddammit. It just makes them a Wigger. I don't even know what makes them that. That's the kind of music it is, though. When they say that those rap, rock, and new rock bands are metal, that's what makes them a poser. Or like I said, better word to probably define it for any of the touchy fucks that are listening is they're just maybe not a poser, they're just fucking clueless. The same goes for the glam rock guys who say that Kiss, Poison, Bon Jovi, Warrant, etc. metal. I actually, it's funny you bring that up. I agree. I fucking totally agree. Actually, that's extremely funny you bring that up. I guess the reason I kind of never really brought it up is because I got that much, much, much less. Because that was like the 80s and shit. And I was born in 80s. I was born in 85. So that was kind of, or that style's already kind of passed when I was in high school and stuff. But it's funny, the little bit I did get it is much in my adult years. Like, say I'd be out and about and the Penny's douche fucking biker guy's there. And he sees it and he kind of tries to relate. So he's like literally 50 years old. And I'm, whatever at the time, 30, 35. And he starts mentioning those bands like he's fitting. And I'm like, are you listening to those, dude? No. I was like, I like Black Sabbath. Oh, I like Sabbath, man. I was like, again, it doesn't really fucking count. But I mean, do you like the old death metal stuff? Like Possessed, Death, Massacre, Hellhammer. Do you like any of that stuff? I mean, I'm not even going to ask you because I know you fucking don't, but I guess I'll just throw them out just as you see the deer in headlights. Deer in headlights, a dick in the mouth. Because you know he doesn't fucking know that shit. But yeah, those guys, I kind of agree, man. A little annoying. Just I never bring them up because I've only gotten that probably like 2 to 4 times in my lifetime. But it was an older guy. Oh, yeah, but let me show you, bro. Like fucking Zeppelin, dude, the real metal stuff. It's like, dude, it's just hard rock. Like, well, it's not what I, no, it's not the same thing. Listening to those bands just makes you those glam rockers. But if they say those bands are metal, then they are a poser. Yeah, so I mean that's the term that would be thrown around the metal scene is that they're a poser. But again, to clarify for the fucking sensitive little snowflake, goddamn special little boys and girls out there, just don't let out their feelings. The special little snowflakes. I guess the proper term would be is they're clueless or uninformed or ignorant to the topic. So yeah, that's what I would consider them. And yeah, don't hate them, don't like them, just think they're annoying when they come up and they fucking try to affiliate the same shit. And I gotta basically school their ass and give them a goddamn seminar for the next 2 hours. It's like, this is not why I came to wherever the hell I was. I'm here to do groceries, not fucking school your ass. So that's about it, guys. That's it for this one. And leave in the comments. Go back to whatever the fuck video this was Homeboy, whatever. Go back, check it out, see if it's at 1,000 views. Be the first one to hit a fucking 1,000. And leave all the comments and shit on this one, guys. And let's see what we get on this one. And I'll see you on the next one. Later.